of her favor, holds it a fashion, a toy in blood. A violent youth of primy nature, forward, not permanent, sweet, not lasting, the perfume and supplements of a minute, no more.
No more but so?
Think it no more, for nature present does not go alone, enthuse and bulk, but as this temple waxes, the inward surface of the mind and soul grows wide with awe. Perhaps she loves you now? But here another comes.
Yet hear, Laertes, for shame. These few precepts in thy memory see thou character. Give thy thoughts to it. What is it, Ophelia, she hath said to you? So please you? Something to my lady Hamlet. Mary, well bethought. 'Tis told me she hath very often of late given private time to you, and you yourself have of your audience been most free and bounteous. You do not understand yourself so clearly as it behooves my daughter and your honor. What is between you? Give me up the truth.
She hath, my lady, of late made many tenders of her affection to me.
Affection? You speak like a green girl, unsifted in such perilous circumstance.
You must fear. Her will is not her own. She may not, as unvalued persons do, carve for herself, for on her choice lies the safety and health of this whole state, and therefore her choice must be circumscribed unto the voice and yielding of that body, whereof she is the head.
Good my sister, do not, as some ungracious pastors do, show me the steep and thorny way to heaven, whiles like a huff and reckless libertine herself the primrose path of dalliance treads.
Oh, fear me not! Fear it, Ophelia, fear it, my dear sister, and keep you in the rear of your affection, out of the shots of danger and desire. Virtue itself scapes not calumnious strokes, the canker galls the infants of the spring too oft before their buttons be disclosed. And in the morn and liquid dew of youth, contagious blastments are imminent. Be wary then, best safety lies. Fear!
Oh, my lady, I've been so frightened. With what in the name of God?
My lady, as I was sewing in my closet, Lady Hamlet, with her doublet all unbraced, no hat upon her head, her stockings fouled, ungartered, and down-jived to her ankle, pale as her shirt, her knees knocking together, and with a look so piteous in purport as if it had been loosed out of hell to speak of horrors. She comes before me.
Go to, go to.
She took me by the wrist and held me hard, then goes straight to the length of all her arm, with her other hand thus o'er her brow. She falls to such perusal of my face as she would draw it. Long stayed she so, that last little shaking of mine arm, and thrice her head thus waving up and down, she raised a sigh so piteous and profound as it did seem to end her being. That done, she lets me go, and with her head thus o'er her shoulder turned, she seemed to find her way without her eyes, for out of doors she went without their helps, and to the last, bended her light on me.
Mad for thy love?
Do you doubt that? But truly I do fear it.
Mad call I it. To define true madness, what is it but to be nothing else but mad? Let it go. Mad let us grant her. And now to find the cause of this effect, or rather say the cause of this defect, by which this effect defective comes by cause.
Weigh what loss your honor may sustain if with too created ear you list yourselves, or lose your heart, or your chaste treasure open to her unmastered importunity. Fear it, Ophelia, fear it, my dear sister.
Do you doubt that?
I have taught her. Have while she is mine. Have in her duty and obedience, Mark. Given me this. Now gather in surmise. To the celestial and my soul's idol, the most beautified Ophelia. That's an ill phrase, a vile phrase. Beautified is a vile phrase. But you must hear. Thus, in her excellent
No,
white
but didn't you command? I did repel her fetters and deny her access to me.
What is ill phrase, vile phrase.
Sister, as the winds give benefit, and convoy is assistant, do not sleep, but let me hear from you. You must sing her down, oh down, and you call her down. Oh, how the wheel becomes it, as the false steward that stole her master's daughter, stole her master's daughter, stole her master's daughter.
What shall I think?
Mary, I'll teach you. Think yourself a baby.
Perhaps she loves you now.
Did you doubt that?
Affection?
Do you doubt that?
That's an ill phrase, a vile phrase.
This, above all, to thine own self be true.
And it must follow us the night and day. Thou canst not be false to any man. Farewell. My blessing season this evening.
Farewell, Ophelia. Remember well what I have said to you.
'Tis in my memory locked. Do you doubt that?